What's up, guys? So we are at a job today, and it has been a minute since I had a job. Um, so it's been a couple weeks has gone by now. Um, but I came out and quoted this one a few weeks ago, and they let me know Sunday that I got it, and we scheduled it for today. So we're just doing a church here. This is a metal building that's attached, but the vinyl part of the church from here down and around. And I'm on the back side because I just got done taking my pictures. The back side's not too bad. It's all vinyl. We're gonna hit that too, of course. Try to get some of that off of there. There's no telling how long that's been on there, but we'll see. It's pretty steep, but I got the water filling up now. Had to use my third 50-foot section of water hose. I keep it wrapped up in the back of the truck. I only keep 100 on my reel because 95% of the time that's all I need. But for this, and for me not to have to move my truck, I just brought out the 50 more feet. That way I'm kind of position centered. I can reach all the way around there that I need to. And I go all the way around here that I need to. But this is the worst part. This side here. And if you've ever watched anything, you know that pictures and videos just don't do it justice how nasty it is in person. But there's a lot of stuff on this side in this corner. But we're gonna hit those steps and clean up that muck on the sidewalk there. The steeple's recently been painted. I'm guessing from there up is what they said. I'm not sure, but we'll hit it lightly, and then I will make sure to veer away from those doors because they look pretty new. And then this side's not too bad here. We just watch out for all the bushes and stuff. Hit them pretty good, but see, we don't look too dirty. But this is my first church I've ever done. This is actually the church I grew up going to. Have not been here in a while. I did get married here though, about 6 years ago. But I grew up in this area. My grandparents are buried right out there, and I'm very familiar with this place and the people that go here and the pastor and everything. So, but about to get started. Try to get some decent footage today. Nothing too dramatic before and after. But just going to go around and do my thing and make sure our rent's good, and then we will break out the pressure washing gun and hit some spots around. I don't think it really needs to be surface cleaned. Just some spots, because I mean, concrete don't look bad. There's just some spots like that and that. Steps are painted concrete, so we're not going to touch those. We'll spray them off if we have to, but we're not going to hit those with pressure. Don't know what kind of paint is on there or how old the paint is, so I don't want to take any paint off. But about to get started here. So got the water filling up. Can't tell where it's at, but it's about 8:40. So we got here about 15 minutes ago, and about to get started now. So I think it should take me about probably 3 hours start to finish. So we'll see. I did give a 20% off discount because it being a nonprofit organization, basically. Um, and of course, this is the church I went to, and I know everybody. So I'm going to make sure I take my time and do a good job. And you need to do that on every job, no matter who the customer is. But with that being said, if you do, you know, um, Lisa's house, and Lisa might be the only one that knows how good of a job you did. But if you do a place like a church, everybody that goes to the church is going to know how good of a job you did. So that's the way that I look at it. It's kind of like a free advertisement almost. I mean, yeah, there's probably only 30 to 50 people that go here or something, but they will all know that I'm the one that cleaned it, and they can see how good of a job I did. So, I mean, 30, 40, 50 people is not a big advertisement. It's not a big market to advertise to, but, you know, make sure you do a good job on every job, but make sure that you try to do a good job, you know. But about to get started here, and we'll see what we can get done. Alright guys, so I'm gonna do a little voiceover for you. So this is me starting on the back side of the church. Already did the side up where the porch is, and then that other little side that's fenced in over there. Wasn't too dirty over there. The back side wasn't that dirty either. Wasn't too bad. It's got a little bit of red mud down at the bottom from where it doesn't have gutters on the back, and this is dripping on the ground from over time before they, I guess, put gravel down right there. So I might end up coming back and pressure washing that with a white tip after I got done washing it. And there was also some stairs and one spot on the concrete sidewalk up front that I had hit with the pressure washing gun. But yeah, so this one wasn't too bad. Took me about 2.5 hours for the whole job, start to finish. And then I sat there, 15, 20 minutes in my truck, put my pictures together, and then called the customer, talked to him, and then sent pictures to him and another guy at the church, and then emailed the invoice to them. But just went ahead and did that while I was at the church before I left, and made sure that that was done before I got home and started doing other stuff. So, moving on to the side, this side was a little bit dirty, and here I am taking I think a TikTok video or something real quick. I was playing on my phone, but I was having a little bit of trouble throughout this job with keeping up with my water. The water pressure from the faucet I was connected to was not keeping up with my machine. I do have two 55-gallon drums of water in the truck. That's my buffer tanks. So I was having to stop every now and then and let them fill back up for a little bit before I can start going again. But that's something you run into sometimes if you don't have a big buffer tank. So I only have roughly about 100 gallons of buffer tank, and mine is a 6.8 gallon machine, so basically 7 gallons a minute, and I'm probably getting 4.5 from the hose bib that I'm connected to. So this spot right here was the dirty spot of the church, and like I always say, video does not do it justice. Pictures don't either. But this was a very, very dirty spot, and it wasn't really green. very green. It's just had a lot of black specks on it and just trash and cobwebs and all kind of stuff. So, um, but just hitting it real good, going around. Make sure I rinse the windows real good before I started, and then I rinsed them good afterwards. And then just make sure I hit all the spots and I take my time rinsing. Here I am. I think I'm waiting on water right there. So, but every now and then I just have to stop, wait for a little bit, and then keep going. Stop, wait for a little bit, keep going. But sometimes I'll just stop, wait 5-10 minutes, take a break. But that's just something you gotta deal with sometimes. But um, I rinse very good in my opinion, because when you're rinsing, you're just burning your gas, and using the customer's water. So water's cheap, and I don't use much gas at all. So I'm filled up when I started this job. I think it's a gallon and a half tank on my pressure washer, and I still had a little bit in there when I was done. So basically used uh, $5.50 roughly in gas for the whole job. So um, that's why rinsing is not that big of a deal. I try to use as little as amount of chemical as I can, because the chemical is a little expensive. It's Right now it's about $3.50 a gallon from where I get it from, which is the highest I've seen it. The lowest I've seen it, I think, has been like 280, 290 a gallon. But so I try not to waste chemical. So just do a light coating of chemical, and then I rinse very good because the chemical breaks up everything really good, and then you can pretty much get most of the stuff off when you're rinsing easily. So, but that's it, guys. So this was a nice little job here. Made real good money for 2.5 hours worth of work. So hopefully I can do this one every single year from now. So we'll just see. But y'all have a good one.